to the confrontation between a father and a Precinct 4 deputy that's gained national attention. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I'm Christine Noel.
And I'm Andy Sirota in for Keith Garvin. That father suing that deputy, saying he accused him of being a fugitive out of Louisiana. Both the father and Precinct 4 spoke about the lawsuit today. Channel 2's Brandon Walker live at Precinct 4 headquarters with what they said. Brandon.
Yeah, Andy, here is a copy of that lawsuit formally filed today in civil court downtown. It alleges that Deputy Constable Lindley was dishonest when he first approached Clarence Evans, first asking him about the whereabouts of a stolen dog from that address. The lawsuit stipulates Evans told him that he didn't know what he was talking about because his dog was at the house. It was at that point, according to the lawsuit, that Deputy Constable Lindley then told Evans that his description matched that of a wanted man out of Louisiana by the name of Quentin. Confused, Evans said he knew one thing was for sure. He wasn't Quentin. He says over time he also knew another thing, and that is Deputy Constable Lindley was not convinced of that.
My name is not Quentin. What the f is wrong with you?
It's the cell phone video that made the rounds worldwide. In it, Clarence Evans and Harris County Precinct 4 Deputy Constable Garrett Lindley. A case of mistaken identity, though a matter that escalated.
Then let's see the ID will be done.
This lawsuit identifies some of the violations of Mr. Lindley in that exchange on that day.
Today, Evans, his wife, and legal team announced plans to sue Officer Lindley, claiming Evans's constitutional rights were violated that day, May 8th.
When Mr. Lindley entered the property and also grabbed Mr. Evans' wallet from him and snatched it from his hand and illegally searched through that wallet for his identification.
Deputy Constable Lindley told Evans he matched the description of a man named Quentin Prejean from Louisiana. The constable's office tells KPRC there was a felony warrant issued out of Louisiana for Prejean's arrest on narcotics charges, and they say they had reason to believe he was within the jurisdiction of Precinct 4. It wasn't until a second deputy constable arrived that it was confirmed Garrett had the wrong guy.
You know, we don't know what the motivation here is.
Precinct 4 Constable Mark Herman today said despite Evans' verbal complaints, he is yet to see a formal complaint filed on this matter. And until that happens, there isn't anything for his office to investigate, including hearing Garrett's take. What has he said to you about what transpired?
I have not talked to him at all about this. So, yeah, I mean, there has been no complaint. I would have no reason to speak to him.
Constable Herman saying that there is a formal process when complaints are filed and protocol to go as a result. He says that that didn't happen in this case. Herman also says that there is body cam footage. The legal team for Evans says that they are aware of that and they asked for that, but they've yet to receive it. Another point of contention, you heard the talk during that piece in that video about the ID and whether Evans had the right to give up his ID to Deputy Constable Lindley or if he didn't have that right to do so. Coming up at 6, we'll talk more on the back and forth on that, and also what the legal team is asking for from a jury. We are live on the north side of Harris County. I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC Channel 2 News.
We will see you then, Brandon. Thanks so much. Right now on click2houston.com, we have the full video of the confrontation that started this controversy. You'll find the story right there on our homepage.